What's up everybody, it's Nahar here, the CEO and founder of Zik Analytics, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to sell high ticket item dropshipping on eBay, generating more profit per sale in 2021. Let's get started. So before we jumping into the high ticket dropshipping strategy, I want you to really understand the core principles of any selling strategy on eBay. And this is product portfolio strategy. Why it's so important? Because the product you list to your store eventually will bring the result. Whether if you're focusing on high ticket items or on low ticket items or whatever, on 30% profit in average or 10% profit in average, all of this will eventually lead to the profit you will make every month. So let's go through the product portfolio strategy through these three main pillars: the price and profit, active listings and sale, and demand and competition. Just make it clear, and then we can move to the high ticket dropshipping strategy as we discussed in the beginning of this video. So starting with price and profit, okay? Based on the price of profit of the listings that you list, the average selling price and the average profit, this is what will determine your revenue and your average profit. So you need to understand this. If you're focusing on high ticket items, then we will of course focus on product selling for higher price. If we are focusing on a specific profit in average, depends of course on the suppliers we are working in. This will determine our profit, and this is the first pillar, the first principle. Number two is the active listings and the sales you generate. Based on your number of active listings and the sales you generate, eBay will increase your traffic and your listings exposure. Why it's important? Because a lot of people, they're getting stuck in listing 10, 20, 30 items, and that's it. They're asking why they have no sales. They don't try to increase their selling limits, and they're not moving forward. But actually, eBay algorithm see how many active listings you have, and based on that, he's giving you exposure. Okay, because every listings need to get certain amount of exposure based on competitions, demand, etc. On the other hand, the sales you generate, the more sales you generate, the more transactions you complete, this will reflect on the amount of traffic and on the ranking you get from eBay. And this is like a back-to-back with this principle, the demand and competition. So I'm not telling you guys go list now thousands of products with bulk. No, but you have to list products all the time, but products with high demand, low competition. This takes us to the last principle, and this is demand and competition. Based on demand and competition, you will increase your chances to sell more items. So this back-to-back with this, okay? You list more active listings, you get more exposure. These active listings have high demand and high competition, and they get more sales, and this is equal to more traffic. So let's go now and look, let's try to visualize it so it's easier for you to understand. So price and profit. Higher selling price equal to higher profit with less transactions. Why? Because if I list more items which are selling for higher selling price, let's say $50, $80, $100 or even above, they might get less sales because usually expensive products selling less, but for every sales you will do, you will generate more profit. Because let's say if you work with the same amount of profit in average, let's say 20% profit in average, if you will sell $10 product will be $2, if you will sell $100 product will be $20 profit. And if you will get $20 profit per sale, then you will not need the same amount of orders if you sell cheap products. So this will be equal to higher profit with less transactions. Now, higher profit with less transactions equal to less orders, as I say, less orders to process, less customer service, returns and cases, which means if you're focusing on this product portfolio, on high ticket product portfolio with this example, with this price and profit in average, you will have lower operation cost, easy to manage, and more profit. Why? You have lower operation cost, lower revenue, less transactions to process, much easier operations. You need less workers, you need less time to process orders, less time for customer service, means less expenses. But on the other hand, you do the same profit in average on less orders, means you make same profit like you will do if you sell $10 profit, but with much less orders mean less expenses. So this is the logic of high ticket selling high ticket items, focusing on high ticket strategy. because it will be eventually equal, if you do it correctly, to low operation cost, easy to manage, and more profit, which is a win-win situation for you as a business owner. Let's move to visualize active listings and sales. So the higher number of quality active listings plus higher number of sales will be equal to more traffic, more listing exposure. More listings exposure, okay, more traffic will be equal to more sales and more profit. So this is a like back to back. It goes back to back. We cannot start with sales, so we have to make sure we have high quality active listings all the time. We list more high quality active listings to our store, high demand, low competition, good profit in average. And this will lead us to more sales, which will lead us to more listings exposures, and again to more sales. And this is something you have to understand. This is how eBay algorithm work, and this is how you need to find your balance. Now, I'm not telling you, okay guys, high ticket item is the only strategy. No, you need to understand these core principles, and you find your own pricing strategy, your own product portfolio, which works best for you. High ticket product strategy is one of them, which actually works very well. But again, some people will focus on $500 item, some people will focus on $100 items, some will focus on $50 items. So it's really, there is a wide range of high ticket items. Let's move on and talk about the conclusion before we move to talk about the high ticket product strategy. So theoretically, the more active listing you'll have, the more traffic you'll get. The higher your selling price will be, the more profit you will make. But the idea is to find the balance between an average selling price and amount of sales. Do not list in bulk, okay? Quantity is important, but not more than quality. This is something you really have to understand. You need to feel it. You need to start. You need to list products. You can list some products are around $50 or less. Some products over $100, and then you find a balance and you try to build a product portfolio. Not all the products. Doesn't mean all the products need to be $100. We will be talking about it right now, okay? Let's move on and talk about the high ticket dropshipping strategy and what is the product criteria, okay? I gave you here my product criteria for high ticket dropshipping strategy, but again, it's an average and you can play with it, okay? So the selling price need to be an average of $100, okay? If you work on average of $100, you will see that you start to get much more average profit. We'll be talking about it in a second, but doesn't mean all the products need to be $100, okay? It can be $50, it can be $30, it can be $200, it can be $500, but the average need to be $100. And this is what you need to track. You can connect Zik Analytics to your eBay account. It's a non-API connection, and you can track this number there. Then it really depends on your suppliers, but profit is between 10% to 40%. Talking about US suppliers, it's around 10%. Moving to Chinese suppliers, it's up to 40, 50%, sometimes more. It really depends. Demand and competition. When selling high ticket item, it's very important to understand the sales are not as high as selling $2 product, okay? $2 product can sell thousands of times every month, hundreds of times every month. If you sell $100 product, it may sell only 3 times, or even 2 times, or even 1 time, but each time it will generate $10 to $40 profit. So focus on products with at least 2 sales and no more than 10 competitors. If you're just getting started, you can be more strict. It's all in your hand. I give you here like a recommended range, but the more strict you will be, the better result you will get, okay? Now remember, you can still list items with lower price, but the average should be around 100. So I don't tell you don't list if you see product selling for $50, have a great performance, low competition. I don't tell you don't sell it, play with it, also play with the profit in average. But what you need to do, and you need to be really, a strong discipline, is don't let yourself down to product that sold a lot but with very low profit in average. So if you find a very good product but the profit in average is only 3%, just don't sell it. Don't sell it at all. Focus on your average, because this is what will determine your final profit, okay? And if you will not have strong discipline, you will find that you're selling a lot of product with low profit and it's not so profitable for you because of expenses or the time you put in. Let's talk about what things you should avoid, okay? How you can protect yourself. When working with high ticket items, we must protect ourselves from. Number one, You have to use safe shipping companies. So you have to make sure if you're drop shipping from China, you're drop shipping with reliable shipping companies. If it's from the United States, it is much easier, because if you work with Walmart, Amazon, etc., Home Depot, they have already they're working already with USPS, UPS, etc. But if it's dropshipping from China, make sure it's either ePacket, DHL, or any other reliable shipping company. The reason is that if you will not work with a reliable shipping company and you will go into cases, you will have problem. You will not be able to get your money back from PayPal. Okay. Number 2, work only with suppliers that support returns. You know, $100 product is not $2 product. If you have a problem and you need to return it, you're going to lose a lot of money if you can't return it, okay? It's not like selling $2, $3, $10, $15, $20 product. You know, we make enough profit, we can just forget about this $20. $100, it's big, okay? Or more. Work only with suppliers that will cover item lost or damage. Make sure the supplier you're working with will have the policy to refund you if something happened to the product, okay? Some suppliers in AliExpress do not do it, okay? So you have to make sure in advance. Learn how to handle and win PayPal cases. Now, you will have a lot of cases with expensive products. I don't try to scare you, you know, it's not that you're going to be flooded with cases, but every cases matter. Again, you want to win these cases. So you need to understand how to work with PayPal and eBay. If you need to call to eBay representative, talk with him about it. If you need to send document to PayPal or even call them, how to apply in the cases, make sure you know how to do it. And it's okay, you don't need to learn it in advance, but on the first case that happened, put time and effort to learn how to handle it. Don't just give up. Ask in the groups. You can even ask me here on the channel, or come to the live sessions I do every Thursday to ask questions, or read about it online or watch videos, whatever, okay? But you have to learn how to win these cases. It's very, very important. Let's talk about the final conclusion of the high-ticket dropshipping strategy. So a final conclusion is, after you understand the principles, the numbers, and everything, you need to set yourself listing goals, and you need to validate your supplier. So listings goals we discussed. It's an average selling price you need to stick to, and amount of listings your listings per day, and is the average profit per listings. I just gave you here the example. You can follow what I gave you here, or you can do your own thing. You know, if you will set higher criteria, of course, higher criteria that you're able to fulfill, you will have a better performance. I don't tell you, okay, you got to go do what I say exactly. Always try to be better than the rest. It's very important to understand, okay? So build yourself, write yourself down these listing goals, and you're ready to start with it. Now, before you start listing item, you have to validate your suppliers' shipping policies, return policies. We discussed about, you want to make sure you're not going to lose money because mistakes or because suppliers cannot fulfill your policies. Now, you can sell items at different prices, but you must stick to your pricing and profit strategy. Your product portfolio is matter. Every product you list to your store is matter, okay? Now, I'm looking directly to your eyes and I'm telling you, if you will not have discipline and you will not stick to your strategy, you will have no results. You will not achieve what you're looking for. And I can tell you, I've been, from the day I started with eBay and I understand how eBay works, I've been sticking to my product portfolio strategy. Before, when I got started, I didn't focus only on high ticket. I've been combining traffic products, competitor research, and niche product, but we've been working on at least $4 profit per order, or 10%. I was dropshipping at the time from the United States, from Amazon. After I moved to AliExpress, I've been changing it. Again, I sticked on 30% profit in average, okay? I always trying to stick to my strategy. So sometimes I listed product with less than 30%, but I make sure I compensated listings product later with higher profit than 30%. So the average profit I will have per order will be either $4 or either 10% or $4, this is Amazon, or either 30% or $4 if it is AliExpress. This is what I did. When I started doing high ticket, I was doing the same thing. I was strict, I was disciplined. It's very important you do the same thing. So even if you find a product that is very good to sell, okay, but this product is not match your strategy in profit in average, in pricing, and it's too extreme to one of the sides, you don't sell it. You just avoid it, you don't sell it, you look for the other products. Believe me, there is enough products to sell. Guys, I hope this was helpful. Sit down, watch it again, write down everything what you need to know. If you have questions, something specific about anything in this video, comment on the comment section below. I will answer your questions. And of course, subscribe to our channel. There is button somewhere here around. Get notified. Every week we have a Q&A session where I'm answering your live questions on YouTube every Thursday. And we release videos every week. So there is a lot of content on this channel, guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao.